come on, we have to be honest with ourselves. And being honest with ourselves, uh, there we find, true understanding. Because we can look out in the world and we can see what's going on. We can look out in the world and see people and see the error in their ways. But it's very difficult for us to see the error in our ways. I say that to say that in the past, we've all erred in judgment. We've all made poor choices and decisions. And we've had to deal with those poor choices and decisions, those errors in judgment. And that's just pretty much life. We've all been there. We've all done it. I don't care who it is. We've all been there, and we've all had to deal with the repercussions of it. But what I want to focus on is people that continuously make poor choice and decision after poor choice and decision after poor choice and decision. And it's amazing to look at people and after analyzing their situation, especially if they come and they ask for advice or guidance or something, and you find that they just have a track record of just poor choices and decisions because they're basing it off of feelings and emotion in their flesh, not based on facts. Anytime I've erred in judgment or made a poor choice and decision, looking back at it, hindsight 2020, it was all based on something that was emotionally induced or fleshly induced. I suppose so when I've seen or I've analyzed decisions in the past that I've made, and it came out and good fruit came as a direct result of it, I've come to find that it was a direct result of not me making this decision or action based on my flesh, but based on sound reasoning and logic, and thinking through the matter before I made a decision. See, we live in a world now where people are just rampant with these poor choices and decisions. And you can always stand back to when you analyze what they've done, whether in a particular area. It's a perfect example. Somebody goes from failed relationship to failed relationship to failed relationship to failed relationship. What's going on there? What's going on? And when you ask them, when you do a quick analysis, it's all based on their feelings and their emotions. It wasn't based on any kind of facts. They were going with their feelings and emotions as a direct result. And so when you find people like that, what I've come to understand is that if they have a track record of making poor choices and decisions in a particular area, there's nothing that you can do to convince them otherwise. Even though you can bring it all up, you can do a good analysis, you can do a good comparison. What's happening is that people think that it's like winning the lotto. They think that they're going to make the same choice, go down the same road, and think they're going to hit the lottery ticket. They think that a good scenario is going to come out of a bad thought process, a wicked heart, and thinking that they're going to come and make something that's bad good. When you have to be transformed through the renewing of your mind, where you have to truly be in a state where you said, you know what, this is not working, and I have to try something totally different. Very few people are going to do that. Very few people are going to do that kind of self-analysis, swallow the bullet, and say, you know what, maybe what I've done in the past, so what the parameters in which I've chosen things or chosen certain paths in the past is not going to work, and I'm going to have to change my mind. Very few people are going to do that. This is why it's so easy to see people based on what their mindset is now and the choices and decisions that they've made in the past. Be wise. Recognize these people because you're not going to change them. But you'll save yourself a whole lot of time, energy, and effort, and emotional and spiritual pain by just avoiding them.